So the next spreadsheet assignment on my website, on the page for spreadsheets, essential outcome 6, is called gender breakdown. So you will need to open the gender breakdown spreadsheet where students are listed by grade and gender. This file you will find in the class Teams file section. So you need to open Microsoft Teams, go to secondary technology, and then under files you will find it. This was exported from the school information system several years ago, multiple years ago, so it's not current numbers, it's from so many years ago. Okay? So, and what you need to do is you will need to, based on the raw data was exported from the data information system, you will need to create a frequency table. And you should be familiar with the term frequency table, yeah, from mathematics, from stats, where you will calculate the number of boys and number of girls in each class, as well as the totals for middle school and for high school. For these, we will use COUNTIF, the function that counts the number of cells, but only those that meet a certain criterion. Yeah, so count only those that say boy, or count only those that say girl. So let's have a look. So here's the spreadsheet. Okay, this is what it looks like in Microsoft Excel. I've got the listing here. Here's all the 12-year-olds, and here's the class. They're all 12, and here's their gender, male, female. Then there's the 13-year-olds. Then there's the Sec 1s. Then there's Sec 2, Sec 3, Sec 4. Quite a long spreadsheet. This time around, it made for 147 rows of data. So, in this table I have prepared for you, you will calculate the number of 12-year-old boys. How do I do that? Pay attention, please. So, I'm going to do the equal sign first. Remember, you always have to start every formula with the equal sign. Otherwise, Excel will ignore it, think it's just some text, some label for data. So, count if, and now in brackets, we'll need to give the parameters. Yeah, the range and the criteria. There's the two parameters separated by a comma. The range is from where to where. So from all of these, can you count all of those? That would be the criteria part. So comma. And now all of those that say female. So now it's going to be text. So I need to enclose that in quotation marks. Female. Like this. COUNTIF from all of these if they're a female. So it's going to go through this list of values, and it's going to count only those that say female. Okay? Press enter when done, and ta-da! Oh, I should have put that in the here. COUNTIF female for girls. Yeah? So it says there's 5 girls in here. Yeah? Let's see if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds good. Now, let's do the boys. So, Maxime, can you dictate the formula for me, please? So, equal sign, exactly. Equals COUNTIF. And now, open the brackets. Now the range is from B2 to B17. Good. Now next. But what do I need to write before I write the criteria? The comma. Yes. And now the criteria. So in quotes, I write male. Okay, male. And now close the brackets and enter. 11 boys it found. Now let's see if this function is case sensitive. See what would happen if I changed male from capital M to small m. Would that work still or not? What do you think? So you guys think, who thinks it would not work? Hands up. Just one person, two people think it won't work. So let's see. It still worked. So it seems like it does not discriminate between small and capital letters. Okay? It still works for both cases. Okay? That's good to know. And likewise, I will do the same thing for the 13-year-olds. Yeah, that should be even easier. I just need to see what my range is. So it's B19 through B44. So who can do the 13-year-old boys for me? Anyone? Alex, go ahead. COUNTIF. The equal sign, of course, otherwise it's going to treat it as just text. And then what? Okay, now the range from B19 through, that went too far, so I need to go back up. Now you can let go of the mouse, and now what? The comma, and now the criterion, which would say, we're doing the boy, so it would say male. Yeah? And now closing the brackets, and we got 11 again. And likewise for girls, so can I just copy this guy? Well, I could, but I would have to lock the range, right? Remember locking the range? Okay, like this. And now, and then, so I can copy it, but now I also have to change male for female. Yeah? And now it should work. So that makes it faster for you. Don't work harder, but smarter. Okay? And likewise, you will do all the other ones for Sec 1, Sec 2, Sec 3, Sec 4, and then you will do the totals. How do I do the total? Well, you use the sum, right? AutoSum. So you click this button. Yes, I want to add up all these numbers. And then you do the middle school total, which will be equals what? Not COUNTIF. I don't need to COUNTIF. I need to do the sum. Or I just need to add this plus this, right? Because I only have how many classes? 2. So I can just easily do that by doing this plus that. So what are the addresses for the numbers, for the counts? E3 plus E4. Got it. And then for secondary, I'll do it in a similar way, but I could that way, since I have 4 numbers to add up, I can just do the sum of those. Yeah, so I would do this. I would do the sum, but not these guys, but just all the secs. And then enter. Currently I have 0 because I didn't calculate them yet. I didn't count them yet. Okay, so that's for the counts. Okay, so that's task 1. In the next video, I'll show you how to do task 2.